work the way it should here. I mean, if I click that, it's going to take me to a page that doesn't exist, which includes in bracket twisty. I guess HTML is an end rod. Maybe this exists, maybe this exact same text exists somewhere else where HTML does work. It's hard to say. I absolutely love the drums of this intro screen music. The title screen music of TCB. I think it might be my favorite. Just listen to those drums. Hi. Yeah, I was pointing that out a minute ago. It seems to me like they didn't realize that href doesn't work within Throd, and or maybe they wrote that in some context to go to some context where you can see that, where that link actually works correctly. It's hard to say. Oh, so there's still quite a lot of M left. I bet we won't reach in before hitting episode 100 at this rate. So it looks like the next one after the Metroids is A Mini Adventure by Melvin. By Melvin. My first hold! Exclamation part period. Exclamation part. Exclamation point period. I was also commenting that I think this might be my favorite of the 5 title themes. I mean, TSS sounds nice, sweeping, and epic, but just as a matter of taste and genre, I kind of like this better. I don't know. Anyway, level 1, which is also level 1. I see that there is mud. Couple of guards here. A rattlesnake. Now there's a subtle difference in punctuation, which I'm not sure whether you caught or not. This is a kind of an awkward room, isn't it? Not really in a difficult sort of way, but I mean, I guess I could wind my way through that. Oh, okay. I have to cut all the tar stuff to get rid of that, to open that door. I see. This rattlesnake is giving me more trouble than it has any real right to. Alright, let's start this differently. Wow, good job, dude. You not only failed to protect your friend, you actively helped me. Let's make a beeline for those roach queens instead. There we go. Now the roaches and probably the rattlesnake will be stuck out there while I'm doing this. Oh, good job. Now I'm free to take care of this guy by himself. That's much smoother. Oh, I guess this is our running theme for today. Well, I can just hold plus here. Okay. Now, oops. It's exactly 3 roaches at a time. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of weird. And back in this room, I noticed the placement of the green door in this room makes it so that if you kill these roach queens and roaches here last, then you have to go the really long way around to exit. So that's at least relevant to optimizers. Probably. Oh hey, it's the end of the level. But wait. Oh wait, no, it said exit level, so that means, okay. So it's just an adder here and nothing else. Okay. That's a decision. Also, this adder really likes to get himself stuck in a really stupid way. Why, I don't know. Also, here's some broken walls. Where does this go? This goes back here? Why? What is this? What is the purpose of this? You couldn't have put this room just south of the room that I started in? Okay, there are some stalwarts that are kind of decoying for me a bit, making this roach horde completely non-threatening compared to what it even should be. I mean, this is certainly some, this is the room. I don't know if I would use this as a secret room, or if I would use this as a room at all. I'm not really sure what the story is we're supposed to be telling here. I feel like maybe they didn't test this room and realize that the stalwarts were going to do that, but that seems implausible because they must have tried this room out at least once, right? Why is there such a long path to a secret room that could just as easily have been due south of here? I guess we'll never know. Like, you could have just had this go east and then south and led to exactly the same identical room. Level 2, which is also level 2. Okay. I guess that, yeah. Okay. What we have here is a weird green door timer. I guess my goal is to go south here? I really do not know. So if you stand here and do nothing, the room clears itself and traps you in. This is, why? Why is this? I guess I should try a different broken wall. I don't know why this is like this. This is really strange. Okay, here's the end of the level. There's the master wall. I don't know how to reach it, though. I guess this is a big segment of broken wall I can use to go kill that guy and go north. Oh man, it's a secret room that says LOL. Why? Hey, I got first place tie. Okay. Sure. Why not? I don't see how to reach this scroll here, but I guess I won't worry about it. Question marks. Question marks. Wow. Wow, what is this? Question marks. Question marks. Question marks. Is this gonna keep happening? Is this a loop? What? Look at this log of speech. Okay, sure. Level 2, secret check. Have you find all the secrets? Go then west. Total secrets 2. So I found both of the secrets, but I hope they understand how master walls work. Okay, yeah. Good job. Have you find all secrets, then you edit my hold. The second hold is much better. Okay. So I don't know how you qualify this as an adventure, mini or otherwise. Where does this lead? What's in Postmastery? Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at. What does this scroll way down to the south say? What do these do? What? How do I open this? Oh, this opens those, I guess. Okay. So this is as tedious as physically possible. Het was mogelijk om de deuren te openen 100 bierten wachten. What? Oh, I found another room that says LOL. What is this green stuff? I don't know. Master! Ah, it grows. Oh no. Ah. Oh, okay. So I guess that doesn't tell me anything about what this is supposed to be. So... Oh, this lets me go that way. And then I can solve a trapdoor puzzle. Which then lets me go back and kill this tar stuff. And open the way, oops, to these roaches and that brain. And now I can go west, where there is more briar. Here's some more briar for reasons. So, I guess I'm supposed to go this way? And if I maybe... Oh, I can't go back that way, because there's a force arrow here. Alright. So if I wait... That was 100 turns. I didn't see any doors opening. What? Well, I mean, I can go this way. I guess that's all the rooms? It sure seems like the way north from that western room is blocked off, kind of unequivocally by that briar. Since if you press the button after the briar, then it... Well, I guess I should check what that does. But I think if you press the button after the briar, it doesn't have a different effect, really. Yeah, no. So there's no way to go north here. Let's see. Room start. Alright. Oh, I guess I literally can't stand on that scroll. By the way, this hold had no checkpoints. I'm reasonably confident saying this hold had no checkpoints anywhere. Well, that's Melvin's first hold. Also his first unofficial, extremely early entry to the Troll Holds contest. I hope you like it. Mini Mimicry by Bomber50 mimics a manipulation with minimal space to move around. Oh boy. Okay. This seems like it's going to be a difficult event. So my rule is that I am not allowed to move in a way that traps the mimic down there. This is not manipulation. This is surviving a horde. I'd just like to point that out. That is a really... I cannot wrap my head around that movement restriction because it makes no sense. Oh, maybe? That might help. Like a tiny bit. This is still really bizarre. Well, this is a much better position, at least. Usually, I imagine, one thinks of something one wants to enforce, and then constructs a mechanism to enforce that. This, to me, looks like a mechanism where somebody built it first, and then worked out what it is that it enforces. If that makes any sense. Okay, so... this is some horrendous room about bonking on a lemming, I guess. I'm not totally sure. I guess if I do this, it might help. That'll let me... I need to kill the lemming here. Okay, that's not so bad. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm not totally sure how to kill the lemming from this position, but turns out I didn't have that much trouble with it. Now what's this guy? This guy's moving diagonally. Alright. And we're trying to get to a different destination as well. Is this going to help me? I don't feel like that's going to help me much. Yeah, I think I'm stuck here. And now the lemming is nowhere near me, so this can't be it. I don't even... I'm willing to give up on this one. Oh hey, it's... kill all the brains. Okay, I should face north here. Start out in the middle of the brains. This should be good. Yeah, that was pretty easy. That wasn't too hard at all. This is going to be the hard version? Oh yeah. Obviously. What else could it be? These Metallic Gears of Time starts out with a version of this puzzle concept, just like a way lighter version. It is roaches instead of brains, but you have full stealth, so it's basically the same thing. Okay, I don't want to kill that one yet. Now I can kill it. Not you. Let's see. I think I can get away with doing this. There we go. Not too hard. Oh. Okay. Look, guys, it's rattlesnakes. I'm not totally sure how to manage the constraints this is creating here. Nope, not that. Am I going to be able to go south at all? Maybe if I go far enough west I can. So, not you. Not you. probably should have killed those two much sooner than this. Ah. So I do have a question real quick. Is this a one-level hold? It certainly has the vibe of being one, but I don't want to make any assumptions. If it is a one-level hold, I probably shouldn't be playing through the entire thing. So I'll just sort of stop it, try to stop at some point anyway. Alright, so this is about creating an obstacle out of mirrors, basically. I think that's a bad start. I'm not sure how to grab that lower mirror again. Maybe this will work? Yeah, that kind of works. You don't want to be doing that, though. Maybe that'll be good. Yeah, I think I can make that work. Just pull that. And that's good enough. Alright. Excellent. Let me guess. Hard mode. Oh yeah. Just look at this hard mode. In this hard mode, you have to put a mirror there and then use the one remaining mirror to get over to the roach. I don't know about that. This is simultaneous trapdoors. I always have trouble with this, so maybe I'll just leave it off for now. This looks like a thing of some description. What is this? How do I... Oh, okay. Yeah? How do I move more than one step in this room? I don't think it's possible? Because I can't put this mimic over there, since then I wouldn't be able to move. And there is absolutely nothing on that side to push this mimic with. What? Wait. No, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. That's not it. I'm sure that's not it either. Yeah, I don't see any way this is supposed to be possible. Because you absolutely cannot get farther west than this. Oh, is that it? Okay. That's not so bad. Okay. When you said this is a silly room, my first thought was, oh, I'm supposed to somehow make the mimic push me over the pit back onto the Ormites. Because that would be a silly room. But I think you need 2 mimics for that or something. Let's see, how do we want to play this? There just sort of is Ormites here for some reason. Oh yeah, you can. There was even an Arky thing about pushing a mimic past a pit so that it would hit a seeding beacon. And yet the table trick works just fine. The tablecloth trick works just fine with pit platforms. Do you know what I'm talking about? What I have in mind is there's this sort of magic trick some people can seemingly do with tablecloth, where like they'll pull the tablecloth out from under the table, but all the things that were on top of the cloth will just be on the table. They won't come off with the cloth. For whatever reason, that's what I think of as the trick where you pull one platform out from under something and put another one under it in the same turn, and no matter what, that thing is perfectly safe. I don't know if the logic behind calling it that makes any sense to anyone, but there's probably a really obvious setup for this room that I'm just not thinking through correctly. Like, it's obvious what I need to accomplish to some extent, but I'm not entirely sure what the best configuration to achieve that actually is. Oh yeah, that works too. I guess the problem is I'm not intuiting very well what parameters will lead to my success, and there are essentially, I don't know, every position multiplied by every way B-throw could be facing multiplied by every way the Mimic could be facing, different ways to try to do this. Maybe divided by 4, since most of the difference, since, I don't know, rotating around this square probably doesn't change your solution much. Well, with vertical preference, at least dividing by 2 anyway. As well as whatever you actually do after hitting the orb. Feels like I should do something like that, but closer together? Maybe? Yeah, that's it. That's what we want. I'm sorry, Mimic, but you have to die. Thank you. Okay. Here we have push the Gentry Eye over the pit, or something. Push the Gentry Eye out of the way, at least. Use the Gentry Eye as a wall. We need a drawed meme where it's like, it says teamwork and it shows B-throw stabbing a stalwart. That would be great. Or pushing a stalwart off a cliff, or literally anything else like that. It just says quote-unquote teamwork. Oh, this is great. This guy's gonna fight me the whole way. Yeah, I don't know. This Gentry Eye is going to be constantly trying to go southeast, and I need to go the opposite direction. Now what is this about? I guess we need... is this entire column going to be push the thing that doesn't want to go where you want it to go with a Mimic? Because that's a fun theme. So obviously the Mimic cannot stand on the power tokens, and I have to use the construct for those. You know, in a lot of ROM hacks, it's not even saving himself, it's just literally what the jump is intended to be. Why is he not vertical preferencing to the south here? I guess this is something to do with the get around corners algorithm for the way that constructs move. Because every instinct I can think of says to me that he should be moving south in this situation. Again, I guess he's thinking that I'm farther east than I am south, so he's trying to go east first. It's hard to say. Hold my leaf juice, that's what he should say. To be, what is the word? Setting appropriate? I mean, beer probably exists in the 8th, let's be honest, but I don't know. Mithro canonically is known to drink leaf juice. I'm finding this one really tough. What? Oh. Okay. Okay. Sure. What about the... Why is there a fire trap? I guess you can place a Mimic on a fire trap and not kill him? Okay. So this is cramped space using the trapdoors. Looks like that's literally just a blob of tar stuff I need to get him through. Except, wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay. So I just need to make a path that a Mimic can exist his way through with tar stuff. Let's see. I think this will be good so far. I don't want to do that. I want to... no. There we go. It basically just needs to be... curvy is the word I'm thinking of, although I'm not sure that's the right word. It needs to be whatever that word is, enough that the Mimic can bonk against walls the whole way through. I think this should be good enough. Maybe not. Let's see. Suppose I did that. Yeah, now we're on easy street. Let me just make one more cut. Right there. That should do it. There we go. Simple. Let me guess, this one's gonna be gel? Or mud? No, it's tar. And you have a spear. Challenge, don't step on thin ice. Okay. So the main thing is that my move space is highly vertical, and where I want to go is entirely horizontal. Yeah. What is this? Okay, so do we want this to happen? I presume we want this to happen. And this is a fire trap, which opens after you kill all the tar babies. Alright. Interestingly, I could release the tar babies with the mimic. I'm not sure if this will work though. I feel like this might not. Yeah, no, this won't work. But it is notable that you can. I guess the Omplitch, well, it serves multiple purposes, including making this more difficult, but it prevents me from doing something like this to be ready for those guys to be able to get past that corner. So this leak was thought of and very carefully accounted for. How do I even... I guess I just need him to not be in that kind of position. I'm not sure... How do I fight them in this kind of relative existence? I mean, I guess that I can get two of them this way. Yeah, I don't know. Wow, that was a lot of checkpoints. If I explored the whole thing, it looks like there's a gap way over here to the southwest. Hello, rock golem situation. I'm sure that's probably the wrong decision, but... Yeah, look at that. That guy way over there in the south is not reachable, right? Is he? Hold on. No! Okay. Accidentally solved it. I feel like I was supposed to do something a little cleverer or more subtle with that. It's another room where you have to mirrors. Except in this room you have even less space. But the mirrors are kind of trapped in position, so you can't accidentally cast them off away from yourself or you can't reach them as easily. Which is nice. Yeah, I saw it. I just thought I would go look at something else first. Pushed myself one tile too far. So there's obviously a loop we can use here. It goes a little something like this. Maybe. Hang on. Did I do something wrong? Yeah, I don't see any way to get that out from under there. Let's see. I guess I could try to move them to exist one tile farther to the east in the first place. That's not it. Yeah, this is doable. Okay. And that solves it. Good. 17th place. Alright, let's look what Hard Golem looks like. The new constraint is just a smaller movement zone, which is interesting. Okay, I think I've looked at all of the main rooms. I guess all of these side rooms are probably secrets, which are harder versions of the existing ones. So I've essentially looked at the entire hold. Very, very nice. I like a lot of these puzzles. I even solved over half of them, I would say. Half of the non-challenge ones, anyway. So next, The Mining Business by Jason. Thanks to Chaco for level 2 and to all who helped test. We have rocks floating in the air, too. High Path. As Bithro walked along the high path, he saw a building in the distance. Oh yeah, it occurs to me... Oh, I see a building in the distance. One thing that occurs to me in terms of plots you could make up for Drod, in between Journey to Rooted Hold and TCB, the narration indicates that Bithro has been walking along a path for possibly a year, in between killing the 39th Slayer and reaching the city. It may just not mention some adventures Bithro had on the way, because he must have gotten food somehow, right? Be prime stuff to do there. Please proceed. Hey, let me through. You are not permitted. You let the stalwart through, why not me? He was important. You, well... Come on, just let me through. You are not permitted. Fine, I can't go back and I can't go forwards. Correct. I guess I'll have to go that way then. Bad idea. Then let me through the door. You are not permitted. Goodbye, Humph. Oh, goodbye, Humph. Bad idea, huh? What is that? Bubbles. And a character Half. Uh-huh. Oh, that was an image floor. Bithro Training Center. Bithro entered the strange porthole and found himself in a beautifully furnished building. Yep. These are not destructible NPCs. Do one of you guys have something to say? Where am I? I cannot reveal our secret location. Well, what am I doing here then? I cannot reveal that either. What do you want me to do? Earn us quite a bit of money? How? Stop pestering me. By mining, of course. Neat? Size. Okay then. Oh, I thought he was saying I could earn them a lot of money by stopping pestering him. Great. Please check the please complete the tutorials then. I'm going to walk very slowly to this orb and then back again. Hunger. Please move slowly while and before the Wubba is speaking. If you miss some dialogue or think you did, you can double-click on it on the portrait and it will show all the Oh, okay. The third training. Wait. Oh. Wow. I didn't go to the first training. Let me fix that. I guess I have to do this. This is fine. I can just skip the just skip the cutscene. Yes. Look how fast he goes, skipping cutscene. I'm sorry, I thought the first one I came to might be the first one. Maybe this should say 3 hunger. This should say 2. And this should say 1. Basics. That's my feeling anyway. Please move slowly while and before the Wubbas. Okay, this says the same thing. This is a training mission designed to demonstrate the new mining technique and our new complex technology. Level objective, follow the instructor's instructions. Half to Omplitch Changer. What? I have 0 coins. I'd better start by gathering some metals. Go bump 3 metals, bubble-shaped items, to mine them. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mute that, did I? I noticed that I have an inventory which is stored down here. I guess I should go where this flashing arrow is. Metal to money converter. Sounds good. You should now see your coins rising. Now go gather another 3 metals. Notice that your inventory bar keeps track of what you have. Oh, I can only carry 3 despite visibly having 6 slots? Oh well. Good job. Now follow the other arrow, the other red arrow, into the upgrades building. Okay. I guess I'll upgrade the metal money converter. What are you guys? Now your converter is twice as good. Oh, they're gonna build because scripting. Oh, they built a pit? Okay. I guess I should keep making money until it tells me to stop. Good job, you have completed the level with 100 coins left over. Okay. Fighting and further upgrades. Please move slowly. Yeah. Beethro, start at the second training level. Start stepping out into a familiar complex. Follow the instructor's instructions. That is not Beethro, that's Half. In fact, it says Half right here. As you might have noticed, Half cannot attack. However, if you step onto the checkpoint, you will change into an Omtlich. The Omtlich is your fighter. Use him to stop the oncoming roaches. Okay. There's a small problem with that. I have yet another hold. I was thinking of making for the sequel contest where I had an Omtlich where Special Command effectively had like a ray gun type effect. So he actually had a laser, so he actually had an eye laser that you could use. And it was effectively just the ray gun again, but slightly cooler because it's an eye laser. Okay, very good. A bit harder though, no? So why don't I use my sword to fight, since apparently I'm canonically playing as Beethro? I guess I'm supposed to do this. I don't know. What's this do? Nothing. Personal defender, only 12 in all. Okay. I guess I summoned a stalwart. I mean, I don't really know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing or not. Is the thing. Are you happy? Do I need to mine everything? I have 200 coins. What? He didn't tell me to do anything else, did he? Oh, great, the speech log is broken. The speech log is full of constantly telling me I have 200-something coins. What am I supposed to do, buddy? What do you want from me? Do I need to buy all the personal defenders? What? Last time it just ended without telling me why it was ending. I hadn't mined everything out either. Is that good? What do you want me to do? Do I purchase victory? Build gate. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, this is an event that occurs. I'm sorry, I didn't know this was happening now. Well, that stalwart is doomed. wait here, then the hot tile will just kill everybody for me. Good job, you have completed the level. Okay. I guess I needed to build a gate, but the game didn't tell me to build a gate that I could tell. I was listening, I was watching for the Wubba to say something. Well, whatever. Hunger. Please move slowly, blah blah blah. Okay, third training. 0 coins. You should already know your way around this place. You are now going to learn about food. The orange blobs in the field are food. Same drill, Half bumps them, they go in the inventory, he takes them into the complex. The red arrow is pointing to the food storage. You should also see a bar of mud babies near the bottom of the screen. This shows your hunger. If your bar gets low, you are hungry. If it completely empties, you are dead. Try gathering 300 coins, taking into consideration the food bar. When it gets low, fill it up by gathering food. Oh, hang on. You said something about an arrow. Oh, is that where the food bar is? Over here? Okay, so I can store 2 foods, I guess? So I should just no, the food inventory is over there. What? That's not where the arrow is pointing. I don't understand. Oh, whatever. I'm just sort of operating on the assumption that, so how do I choose to eat? I'm operating on the assumption that Omflich cannot mine, even though the game didn't specifically tell me that. Do I need to eat? Oh, I go in here to immediately eat all food. That seems really silly. Oh well. You know, I bet a personal defender could handle this. Oh. Or he'd be a complete idiot, I guess. This is a really bizarre, as a whole, this is a really incredibly bizarre concept. Wait. How do I build a gate then? I guess I need to mine more first? Now I can build a gate. Let's do that. I like gate. Gate gives me hot tiles to work with. I don't know if it's based on turn count or on like how much you've mined. Like what determines that new monsters are going to appear is what I'm wondering. So how do I upgrade my Omflich into a Beethro? That's what I want to know. You have completed the level with 305 coins left over. Well done. I can't read the rest. Okay, I guess that's the tutorials to missions. Okay. Very, very easy. Very easy. And I guess I'll just go up the difficulty chains. Okay. Collect 500, survive 1300. This is more of a management sim, seemingly. As Beethro walked away from the training center, he thought about what he had learnt. It would be fun one day to actually own a complex like that, fending off monsters, gathering valuable metals and materials. All of a sudden, a dazzling light was all over him. When he recovered his vision, he was in a complex dressed in a miner suit. Okay. So Half is a miner suit? I mean, he is a minor suit. Right, so your first goal is to make 50 so that you can, upgrade the converter, I guess. Now don't start spamming question marks at me. We know what that gets us. Might as well. For a personal defender, he sure does like to just stand there doing nothing most of the time. Like he's not personally standing next to me to defend me, right? I have 75, so why can't I build the gate now? This is what I don't understand. I guess whether you can build a gate or not actually depends on how much you've mined in total, and not on whether or not you can just plain afford it. I mean, it also depends on whether you can afford it, but primarily it matters how much you've gathered, whether you can build a gate. That's what I'm reading from this. Oops. What? They didn't build the right hot tile. Why didn't you guys build the eastern hot tile? What's wrong with you? You see that? They didn't build it. What, did I interrupt them? By trying to walk out to mine? Sorry, I didn't know I needed to wait inside for 2 hours. This is the kind of bug you should really make sure, you know, can't happen if you're building this kind of hold. Or video game in general, really. Well, I wonder what else I can unlock. Oh, okay, time to make my use of my gate here. Well, that guy's gonna get himself killed, but it's fine. Gate does the job for me. Oh, I guess I'm quote-unquote hungry now. Wait, I ate 2 food and only gained 1 mud baby? What? You should really clarify the rate of exchange here, you know that? Well, whatever. 1 baby is enough to survive, right? Can I buy anything new? Nope. You should really track the variable saying how many personal defenders there are left, and put that in the dialogue option for how many personal defenders there are. In my opinion, of course. Yeah, I don't know. It's an effort to adapt another kind of game entirely into this format, And I'm just not sure about how successful it really is at being an engaging concept overall to do that. Still nothing to buy. You should really give the player more things to buy with all their giant amounts of money at this point. I feel like. I guess they couldn't come up with anything else. Like, when someone, you know, in TSS where they adopt the entire concept of like a tower defense game into Draw it actually works really well. Or of like Lemmings, bleh, that also worked really well. This is a different issue. I don't need a personal defender anymore because I've got a gate. And I guess I could buy one if I get really antsy. What? Oh. I guess I ran out of food, huh? Okay. Sure. That's an interesting way for that to function. It makes a different Half appear at the bottom, and then generates an entity that stabs him instantly. Okay. He says, ow, that hurt, because he heard of hunger, I guess? He says, hey, I died, if he dies of hunger. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel any tension from the hunger bar, because I can literally just, you know... I can just undo death. Okay, how did I get this guy to work for me last time? Whatever. Maybe I'll just buy a personal defender and let him take care of this. Or at least distract this guy for a moment. Okay, I need you to follow me a bit farther in. Well, that's not what I wanted you for. Are you really? Seriously? Really? Okay. Alright, that should be better. No? What is wrong with you, man? Thank you. Dude. I just need you to not suck. Really? Okay. I guess the Omtlich isn't allowed to eat either, because the food disappeared from the inventory while I was in Omtlich. And yet the Omtlich still gets hungry. I mean, I guess you could possibly make this work a little bit better if you really thought about what you were doing and made absolutely sure that the monster spawns, like, were actually more difficult the more things you drop. But once you've got a gate, you have hot tiles, and you don't even want to deal with the monsters out there. You just want to throw them to the hot tiles, and that's it. And the only caveat to that is the guys with swords. Yeah, that's more like it. Oh, I completed the level with 577 coins. Okay. Even though I didn't think I could have an odd number of coins. Yep. Well, that was an event. Let's take a look at what quote-unquote very easy looks like then. Which apparently I really wasn't allowed to do before doing very, very easy. Beethro went to mine that the monster-infested Secundia mined by Chaco. Level objective, stay alive 1500 turns and conquer the room? Okay. Seems so. Hey, a Half is telling me how many coins I have now. Instead of a Wraithwing. It's sort of weird. Oh, I can already build a gate. Oh, hey! Look at this. I think Chaco fixed all of this scripting to work much better in his version. Why didn't the other guy just use Chaco's scripting? I don't understand. Like, you objectively have better scripting available made by somebody else. Why don't you make it? I mean, why don't you use it? Oh, and this gate doesn't have a hot tile. That's a problem. Also, I just saw a roach sort of appear and disappear up there, which is really concerning. Okay. This seems like it might be a something. I really don't approve of the inventory disappearing when you switch forms. I feel like it's really pertinent for me to know whether or not I have food in my inventory when I'm in Omtlich. As well as, you know, whether I'm going to be moving to the money converter or back out to mine stuff again. Well, whatever. Invasion Discouragement. That sounds fun. Can I have that? Yes, please. Let's discourage some invasions. Well, also, I'm hungry, I guess. I guess I should buy an... Oh. Omtlich can't buy things because, I don't know, he just can't. Also, Half isn't allowed to buy things right now? What's going on? I guess I can't buy things while they're still busy building something, which sort of makes sense, but still kind of annoying. Alright, well I guess I'll just leave this guy in a circle until I can... Actually, I could probably bring him out there to the hot tile if I'm clever enough. What? That builder just killed himself. You should probably prevent that from being a thing that can happen, you know? In my opinion. Alright, let's just bring this guy over here and have him rotate. How do I... Alright, the corner is probably the better place to accomplish this. Let's just lead everybody around a bit. Alright, I can just kill the goblin. There we go. Now, I need you to be in this corner here. So that I can, perfect. Now I just need you to turn. And I can return to actually doing things. I actually really like the use of the roach as like a warning, advanced warning that a thing is going to happen. Oh, Mimic Defender. Now that is very nice. Why couldn't I have this before? A Mimic Defender can just do everything for me, actually. This is almost too much power. These Wraithwings are very ineffectual. Like, incredibly so. Oh, goodness sakes, really? Dude, I'm busy killing things. Do I really have to worry about how hungry I am when I'm killing things? Okay, I guess I'll undo back to this point and go eat. I will vehemently defend that hunger mechanics are a thing that never, ever, 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 ever needed to be in Drod. That I will say, that I feel. But anyway. I guess in theory I could actually put the Mimic pretty far out there, but I don't know, I kind of like him just being near me. Alright, time to finally convert some more money. Might as well, right? Oh, we have Slayers. The thing is, I don't think Slayers take Mimics into account. I mean... easiest Slayer kills ever. Apart from maybe him stepping on the hot tile like a moron, which I think they also would have done. Oh, I'm probably hungry at this point. Yeah, let's go do that. There. I would like to have more resolution on the hunger meter than just 3 mud babies. Honestly, that would be really helpful. Not as much of an issue, maybe. Alright, what else can I buy? Nothing new? I guess I'll just throw a little bit of money into a personal defender, because why not? I mean, he was incredibly ineffectual last time, but maybe he'll be useful now. Get out of my way. Pardon me a sec. All right. So if you can starve to death in however many turns it takes for that to happen in this hold, then how long does that make a single turn, I wonder? I'm pretty sure the Mimic can just stand right here. Yeah, that was easy. Mimic totally breaks this. Well, that and, I don't know, I just sort of instinctively want to go get more money in case the game actually throws me something new I can do with it. Also, I forgot I could convert money at this point. Oops. Let's do that. I have no idea how many turns it's been. I think it wanted me to survive 1,500 turns. So we're about 200 turns out from the ending, I guess. Let's see, is there anything new I can purchase? Personal assistant. Nope. I guess I'll just buy a new Mimic. Why not? Why have just one when you can have two? Because they will probably bonk themselves into hot tiles is my answer. I'll probably bonk one of them into hot tiles by accident. Hmm. Yep. That was bound to happen eventually. Or something like it. Oh. Okay. That was abrupt. They didn't even stop off to say, hey, you won. It's just, here you go. Alright then. Well, that happened. Is that going to be a first place tie? Or is that room not scored? I guess that room's not scored. Medium and hard. I'm literally not allowed to do hard without doing medium. Okay, I feel like I get the point. I played Chaco's part of this, which I suspect, like, not to be unfair to the architect, but I suspect that's probably the best this hold has. I don't know. Anyway, I'm tired of it and I want to go do something that's more regular drawed. This is very interesting, but also kind of tedious. That would be my description. So, Mirror Me This by Bomber50, a mix of mirror puzzles to tickle your fancy. Okay. They Do It With Mirrors by me! Mirrors are a multi-purpose tool usable for a wide variety of tasks, from beam deflection to weight depression. Good luck on this collection of puzzles, all involving mirrors. There are 2 challenges you can complete in this hold. Postmaster for completing the Postmastery Challenge Room, Shatterproof for finding the secret mimic hidden somewhere in this hold. Many thanks to Nuntar, someone else in ABS, for beta testing of this hold. Okay. The guy over there doesn't like loud noises, specifically the smashing of mirrors. Okay. So... but he doesn't care if I destroy a mirror by dropping it, though. What does this do? Okay, that blocks my way, so I guess that's what that mirror is for. And then the adder will eat him. Okay. So... is that a thing we do not want to happen? I guess? So I need to go move this away from the bomb, and that's what that is? Yep. Okay then. So, what about this? What do these do? Alright. Well, I know exactly how to use a mirror here. Is this like a tutorial room or something? Oh. Should probably move it a little farther south, yeah. There we go. Like, hey, did you know mirrors can do these things? Alright, so this is the purpose of that guy who doesn't like mirror smashing, I guess. Alright. That's something I needed to do at some point. As is that. I guess I need to put a mirror on every one of these buttons here. And also put one on the trapdoor gate to push this up. Or I could just push this one down the pit. Okay, yeah, that's what we do. Why is this passage so long? Weird. Alright then, that was a room. So now what? Why would I ever want that? Why are there orbs that... What? Okay. Why though? This is a really strange room. This hold is so far really kind of odd. Well, this hold doesn't care if I, this room doesn't care if I smash mirrors, so... By the way, Twitch has been... Like, I've tried to go into the editor to write a description of recent highlight upload things, and it hasn't let me. Like, it just won't open the edit description box at all. What is this? What is the purpose of all this? I don't understand what I'm even looking at. Okay, hang on. So I need to kill both of these guys. That means I need this door to be open, and I need that door to be open. I also need to drop all the trapdoors to get to this roach. There are conquer tokens here, which I guess I need to avoid hitting that conquer token. But how do I kill these? This toggles that, but opens the other thing. What? I don't know what this is supposed to be telling me, but I'm gonna try to put a mirror in there. How does this... Okay, that opens these things. So it's okay to do that, but not yet, I guess. I mean, I can stow the mirror here, then go do that. Alright, I guess that's step one. And then I can go and kill one of the evil eyes. After which I can go back and push this off to kill the other one? What's up with these trapdoors then? I thought these were like one-use only thingies for some purpose or other. But where's the other trap? Oh, there's another trapdoor before the roach. Okay. I don't really... Like, what is the purpose of this massive mechanism that appears to serve very little purpose? Oh well. That did it, I guess. What in the world? Okay. So I just need to put a mirror on every button. That's it. Oh, I also need to hit all the trapdoors because of course this can't be as simple as it looks. I find do X while dropping all the trapdoors to often be much more tedious than I think the architect really intends it to be. I don't know why. It's just kind of a thing. Alright, I guess I'll start by going to the east side. Like, I know it's a very standard puzzle type, but at the same time, I don't know, I just tend to find it really annoying. Oh look, an arrow I couldn't see. Okay. But why, though? One down. Hooray. How is this supposed to work? This just looks like a giant pain, and I'm tired of looking at it. Alright, what do we have here? Is this Don't Wake the Eyes room? Is that what this is? Because they'll open or close something I don't want? Yeah, okay. This is get all the way somewhere anyway. Where does it want me to go? Here? Okay. Get all the way there without waking the eyes. Got it. This I can comprehend. The thing is, all these diagonal eyes, the mirror is kind of totally irrelevant to them unless you're really careful about how you place them. Like, unless you are like, this kind of puzzle works much better in a very tightly cramped space where it's easier to ensure that if the player, you know, that you have like choke points where the player absolutely must use the mirror even if the things are diagonal. I don't know. This looks like a decent spot right here. Yeah, there we go. That's not what we want. There we go. I guess I've solved it now. Because I'm at the point where I can just kill as many eyes as I want. So yeah, this had like one decent choke point in the whole thing, which seems kind of silly. Oh, that's a nice trick. bring the mirror to the very end, or else this will happen. Great. Okay. What is this? Okay. I definitely understand what's going on here. Nope. I have to admit I do not. So wait. To get to the roaches, you want to press this button. So you have to press that button. So you have to press that button. So you have to press that button. And okay, that opens that. Okay, that makes sense. And then this will open that. Okay, this more or less runs on automatic, I guess. So now I can press this. Alright, so we don't want to press that quite yet. We want to go pick up some mirrors to make it so that you're not going to die of roaches. Maybe set them here. Is that good enough? Seems to me it is. Can I backswipe my way out of this situation? Yes, but I have to change what I do first. Okay. Here are some roaches. And 2 buttons that do something. What? Huh. I guess the idea is that these need to be simultaneous. Okay. Cool, I guess? Alright, I think that maybe I should try... That'll do it. Again, show a gif of me breaking that mirror and write teamwork underneath it in quotes. That's great. Why? It looks so big. Alright, what are we looking at here? Okay. All of these buttons do the exact same thing, and we don't want anyone to ever press those buttons. So the goal is to magic my way into having the roach kill the mirror, kill the snake, I guess? I don't know. I don't see how that's supposed to be possible. Like, that snake is gonna go straight for the walls no matter what. There's not really any good place here whatsoever to set the mirror to make use of it. This is really... I don't know how this is supposed to work. Like, there's not really... There's nowhere to actually put things to be able to trap the snake. Like, the only options are to put a mirror and a roach right up against one of these walls. But there is absolutely no way to keep a roach sitting there long enough to actually push a snake into position to kill it with that. So I have no idea what this room actually wants me to do. What's this? Okay. I've already been here. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take a wild guess that the challenge here is that one challenge involving finding a secret character probably involves making through this room somehow without breaking any mirrors, based on its title and stuff and the nature of this room, I mean. Anyway, what is this room? This room is babysit a mirror while a crowd of water skippers. Yes, that's the words. Just replace crowd with horde, and that's basically what I meant to say. Huh. What? Seems really odd to me to choose a pit trapdoor makes this situation much, less difficult than it could have been otherwise. Because if you made that a water trapdoor, then that would become another place where a skipper can exist. I wonder... Well, it's possibly the architect found that version of a room really difficult and made it this way on purpose. Oh yeah, that fixes it. Just gotta use your ortho square correctly. I think maybe we don't want to go that way. Yeah, that's it. Alright, and then it's just walking back. This is one of those spots. There's always one of these spots in a Wraithwing, in a skipper horde. You have to precisely time where you are in both hordes without letting either one build up too much. Or else you can't pass because there are two skippers placed exactly where you can't kill them both like that. Nope. There we go. That was probably the hard part of the room. My fairy now. Well, that happened. Shattering well over 100 virtual, completely non-realistic mirrors with realistic mirror sounds and a graphic that represents shattering them might be intended as some form of catharsis. Why did you need to break all those poor defenseless mirrors? And then he just moves to there for no apparent reason. Okay, that was an event. What's this about? My assumption is I need everybody to be able to see me when I leave, so I just need to put this guy at the obvious intersection of everyone's sight and break that. This is practically a non-room. Alright, this is a bit more of an actual room. This is what I would have expected to see in the first place. Alright, so I need a mirror to be along this diagonal, and that will cover 3 of them. There's 10, so I need to cover 3, 3, and 4, I would guess, most likely. Well, whoever's... there are 3 vertical lines, which means that there has to be one of these in each vertical line. So that's my guess for the bottom one. That bottom one is my guess for its 3. Somebody needs to cover... let's see. Somebody needs to cover this guy. And if I put you here, you would only be covering 2, so I would guess maybe... yeah. Alright, maybe this guy should actually cover that. And so this should be somewhere else. Let's see. Maybe this will be more effective here. Maybe not. If I put you on this diagonal... wait, no, yeah, okay. In this position, that, and that are covered by this mirror. And then this... wait. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm misreading this one. So, we do not need anything on this black tiles here. We do need something on these white tiles. So who is the best candidate for going there? Huh. Wait, that's a black tile again, never mind. somebody has to be in this zone. So ideally, I would like this to cross with some other diagonal. And this is the diagonal I can cross that with. So I think it's logical to say... Wait. Is that not right? Hold on. Oh yeah, this is right. No, wait. Okay, so I can't cross these two because that would be in the wrong vertical line. So that means I should try to cross this guy with somebody else. Oh wait, no, I can... This makes a V shape between these two. This guy and the guy in the northwest. So this is absolutely an ideal position for this guy because this gets 3 of them. So this guy cannot get that diagonal and must get something else. So I think probably he should be here to get this diagonal. That only leaves him getting 2 of them, though. I'm going to go check something. Yeah, that's what I need. Let's see. Is anybody... Hang on. Blah. If I just do nothing, then nobody is looking out. Okay. I need a screenshot of this, actually. Hold on. Let me... This is what I need to be able to see. Okay, so I can see a really obvious star point in this. Right there. And there's another spot that gets... So that star point clearly gets 4 of them. This spot will get 3. And... That spot would also get 3, but that's no good. Well, I'll just see what happens if I put mirrors in those 2 spots. So one of them right here. One of them... Maybe I should put it here. Right, and ignore you for now. What does that do? That leaves me with... 3 eyes, 4 eyes left that are incompatible with each other, I guess. Oh, I see what I did. I double covered one that I didn't need to double cover. So yes, my first guess was right. You can't see my screenshot vision or you would know what I was referring to, perhaps. Okay, yeah, so that covers 4, that covers 3. But I don't think it's possible to get the other 3, is it? I perceive no place where 3 of them cross. But how many do I really have left, though? I mean, yeah, I was looking for a trick here to see if maybe one of the... Oh, that one. Okay, this is what I was trying to see, but couldn't. So there's one eye I do not have to get, and the other two that I do need to get go... Well, let's just make you see me. Yeah, so I need to go there. Let me mark that. That's... here. Okay, back to checkpoint. Instead of doing that, instead of doing nothing with you, I will put you here. So that's the exact trick I was looking for earlier, but didn't see because there was too much noise, I guess. Or I accidentally reflected him even the time that I didn't? I don't know. But whatever. Alright, this is an extremely good room. This I would call an extremely good room. This holds extremely good rooms so far as I'm concerned. Because a lot of these rooms are really odd. This one is almost trivial and didn't need to exist. Anyway. Oh, is there another trick? What was the other trick? Hold on. I'm curious now. Can they? Oh, yeah, okay, I see where that door... Okay, yeah. Alright. There's this one. There's that one that I could have killed. But, I'm proud of my solution that got all but one. Pushed the limit of possibility there. Oh, hey, this is a thing pushing in, This is push a thing inside of a cramped space zone. Is there any... Alright, looks to me like there is no way to push a mirror through to there. So you want to get him here instead. That's not what you want. So how does this work? Oh wait, I can... No. Oh wait. What if I try to do this first? There's still nothing I can do here. So I can't see any way to ever push this button. Because you can't approach it from the north and you can't approach it from the south, so I guess it's not approachable? Ah, okay. There are more togglers than it looks like there are, I guess. So this toggles that, which means that if I push a guy here and then put... If I push a guy here and then put one up here, then I can push you there. So this is a weird, gigantic order of operations thing, I guess. So, like, what's the deal with this? Did this close anything? No, this only affects that, so... I don't know. Weird. Well, whatever. This closes that door on me, which is no good. I guess that means I can't put a guy there first. I need to put a guy over here. And the guy that goes over there can't come from this direction. He has to come from here. Okay, that does nothing else, so it's fine to put a guy there now. Okay. I still can't exit because of that guy. So I need to do this. No? How is this? How do I leave then? How do I get out? Is there another thing that toggles this? Toggles that? No? Ah. This is the problem with order of operation puzzles. If it just so happens you were unlucky enough to do the wrong thing first, you have to start entirely over again. And for me, typically I forget what I was doing about halfway through and have to wonder about it. So I need to get a mirror all the way through that passage, except that's not actually possible. Well, I guess if I do this, and then come back through, then I can do that. Okay. Okay, that was annoying. Now I need to repeat what I did first last time, which is push a mirror over to there, move this mirror to here, everything else is nothing. Everything else is easy. There are lots and lots of checkpoints in this hold. Okay. That occurred. Anyway. Like, the thing about order of operations puzzles is it tends to be the case that you don't have to think about what the order of operations is ahead of time. It's essentially a form of trial and error, which isn't very interesting. I mean, it's good to understand after the fact sort of why things need to go in a certain order, but it's really hard to nail that feeling that that's actually necessary. In this case, it feels like I just poked at it until I saw why I couldn't do certain things before certain other things. Just as a small... Before we go, I want to show something. Here's the image I used to solve that. I used this screenshot and drew all over it so that I could tell myself where to put mirrors. I guess I could have put this up before. Anyway, let's turn that off. Okay. So, that's enough for today. We saw 3 holds. 4 holds, okay. A mini adventure, which was very, very strange, lacked midpoints, and almost lacked puzzles. It had a lot of LOL, though, and a lot of question marks. It had enough question marks to put a question mark at the end of every hold I've played so far in the stream, I think. We played Mini Mimicry, which is excellent. I liked a lot of the things in this, although I couldn't understand some of them. We played The Mining Business, which was really strange and kind of interesting, but also kind of, I don't know. And we played Mirror Me This, which is also by Bomber50, and I didn't realize that. I forgot that, I guess. Which is really odd, has lots of checkpoints. It's like, I feel like Mirror Me This and a mini adventure are kind of like opposites of each other, but in the same flavor, because they're both kind of really odd and have a lot of not puzzles exactly, but also some really nice puzzles here and there in Mirror Me This, so I don't know. It's hard to say what I mean exactly, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of the weekend. I'll be back with the second part of Valda's story next Tuesday. Hopefully I won't be late this time and too tired to really bother doing anything much. Anyway, farewell for now.